ATK in this thing, TKG type of fucking. ATK in this thing, TKG, what is good with y'all, man? Listen, I see the title, y'all know exactly what we're getting into, man. Part 2 of the 20 greatest new generation rappers. Got the last 10 for y'all, man. I'm not gonna spoil who I said in the last video, but there was some disagreements on who I had on the list and some spots. Some people said were too high, some people shouldn't have been on the list, and then, you know what I'm saying, some people were too low and all that stuff. I love it. I love respectful debates, respectful camaraderie, you know what I'm saying? It's accepted, you know, there was no one being disrespectful. I love it. And while some of my opinions could change over time, of course they will change over time, because that's exactly what an opinion is. None of those are facts. None of those are, you know, concrete, stone cold things. You know, I can accept when I'm wrong about some things, and some people did deserve to be lower, some people should be higher, and I like hearing about that stuff. By all means, get vocal in the comment section, man, because that's what it's there for you to voice your opinion and to talk. You know, nothing wrong with that. But I do have to remind everybody that these are artists, rappers that blew up after 2015. There were a few exceptions in the last video, but by all means, these are people after 2015. So if you don't see a specific rapper here, they either just missed the cut, the top 20, or they just didn't blow up after 2015. So with that being said, man, nothing more to discuss. Let's get on into the video. Kicking this off at number 10, we've got NBA Youngboy. At number 9, we've got Polo G. And at number 8, we've got Roddy Ricch. Now, NBA Youngboy, probably a shock to some of you. You guys probably think that I don't like NBA Youngboy. And while his attitude outside of the rap game, you know, outside of rapping, it's quite, it's not to be desired. His skill, his style is undeniable. He is very talented. I like the way that NBA Youngboy sounds. Now, for those that think he only makes ignorant music, you definitely don't listen to NBA Youngboy, and you definitely are looking through, you know what I'm saying? You're definitely just hearing opinions on the man. He does not just make ignorant music. He doesn't make, you know, just thuggish music and stuff like that. The man can sing, the man can rap, the man can do it all, honestly. You know, harmonize, do all that stuff. NBA Youngboy is an extremely talented young man. Now, again, the drama that surrounds his name will probably stop him from succeeding as much as he should be. You know, the man might find himself in and out of jail a few times, in a lot of beefs. Beyond any case, man, the man, you know, you ignore the beefing, you ignore the drama and all that stuff, and you just listen to the music, and you're probably a really happy fan, because NBA Youngboy, ever since blowing up, has only really gotten better with time, you know? And if he hasn't gotten better, then he's remained stagnant. And his stagnation is quite impressive, because he's one of the most popular rappers in the world, he's one of the most successful rappers in the world, and then on top of that, he has one of the best fan bases. Now, when I say best fan bases, I mean they follow everything he does. They support damn near everything he does. They support his music. I didn't say that they weren't toxic, and I didn't say that they weren't annoying, because most definitely NBA Youngboy fans are in the top 5 of most annoying fans, even in 2022. But beyond any case, man, I will say that NBA Youngboy's career is trending very, very well. Again, keep the drama away, keep the beefing away, and just focus on the music. And the man legitimately can make, you know, he can break a barrier in this music industry. Now, let's talk about Polo G. Polo G is someone that I didn't have too much faith in when I first learned about him. You know, I seen how he looked. I was like, yeah, this guy's gonna, you know, this is gonna be a year. And then after that, you know, nah, no one's gonna talk about this guy. But no, I was wrong. And I wound up liking Polo G's music, you know. I'm not too big a fan, but I can listen to him. If someone had him playing on the aux, I wouldn't just, you know, look over and sock him in the mouth, you know. I tolerate his music. It's good. It's nice. Some of it's a little droll. Some of it is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, you can't listen to Polo G all damn day unless that is your style that you fuck with, because he definitely is an acquired taste, I think. Polo G is definitely one of the more consistent rappers that we have today. definitely whenever he drops, there is going to be a big group of people that are going to listen, and he's going to have eyes on him and mouths moving. He's going to have people talking about him, and that's what you want out of a young rap star. Honestly, he is going, I mean, that's funny, rap star, you know, isn't that the name of one of his hits? I think that's the name of his number one hit, as a matter of fact. And again, yeah, he has a number one hit on his hands. You know, I mean, Jack Harlow has a number one hit on his hands, and he's much lower, but I believe Polo G is gonna last a lot longer than Jack Harlow. I think Polo G is gonna last a lot longer than a lot of people give him credit for, because again, I mean, repetitive rap style aside, the man has a special style to offer the rap game. He is one of those rappers that doesn't really care about blending in with crowds and, you know, none of that. He doesn't care about what's popular today. He just raps because he likes to rap. He raps and he does it for him. He raps and he does it for his camp. And that's good. There's no one, you know, he's not following trends out here and being cringy. No, I mean, really, I only really hear about Polo G or hear of him when he's dropping music. And that's great. Because I'm tired of hearing about rappers because of the drama. You don't hear about Polo G because of drama. It's really just because of music. And that's perfect. And now we've got Roddy Ricch. See, Roddy Ricch and Polo G have somewhat of the same career trajectory. I believe that these two can be rap megastars. So far, they're just superstars. Both Polo G and Roddy Ricch getting number ones on their own. You know what I'm saying? It's very impressive how quick Roddy Ricch became a superstar. Really within his, I would say, his debut year. You wouldn't call it 2019, call it 2019. I wouldn't be mad at you calling that his debut year. But yeah, really the year that he got found out about is the same year he became a superstar, and he's been a superstar since. I don't give a shit about people turning their back on him because of that one album, and shit like that. It wasn't a terrible album, but by all means, it wasn't a great album. I will say that it was a mid album. I will say that if you want to call it, you know, you want to say, you don't have a word for it, call it disappointing. Call it underwhelming, but don't call it terrible. Don't call it, you know, it wasn't that bad. People really tend to just be, you know, they overreact, you know. This wasn't great, so it's horrible, you know. No. Let's stop doing that to these people because they actually take it hard. Roddy was getting, you know, attacked heavily for all this, you know, going on online and all that stuff. And really and truthfully, I mean, you know, if you've been seeing how his concerts have been getting filled out and stuff like that, you would think that none of that shit ever happened because the man has really retained his fan base, and if anything, it looks like it's still growing. I think all that was just a product of, you know, that they trying to turn that into a trend and Roddy really fell off and all that stuff. And really, no, Roddy did not fall off. I'm glad that Roddy's still, you know, making music. He's going to keep going. Because really, truthfully, I think that that album he dropped is going to be in the rear view. When he drops his next project, he's going to prove a lot of people wrong. I do have faith in Roddy Ricch. I do genuinely really, really like this guy's, you know, just, you know, not even just as a rapper, but as a person, he seems pretty cool. You know, he doesn't care about beefing. He doesn't care about drama, none of that stuff. You know, you don't see this man in the news for, you know, hitting a female or doing anything crazy. I mean, other than the Sweetie stuff, you really only see Roddy Ricch in the mainstream or in the media waves because of his music and because he may have said something about somebody, but not in a disrespectful way. No, he's realistically one of those superstars that I can follow. He's one of those superstars that I like to follow because, again, it's just about the music, about nothing else but the music. That's what you want from a rap superstar. So beyond any case, man, I mean, y'all tell me how y'all feel about Roddy Ricch and Polo G, because honestly, I feel the same about them too. I feel like their trajectories are the same. They're going to remain and be superstars, make pushes to be megastars, but all the same, I think both of them are just stagnant in their superstardom right now. Up next, we've got Doja Cat at 7. We've got Kodak Black at 6, Lil Nas X at 5, and 21 Savage at 4. Let's address the elephant in the room, shall we? We have Doja Cat and Lil Nas X on this list. A lot of you will call Doja Cat an R&B artist and or pop artist. A lot of you will call Lil Nas X, you know, he supposedly he was a country artist at one fucking point, or a pop rapper or a pop artist. Now, all of you that think he's a pop rapper or a rapper, I'm talking to y'all. All of y'all that think that Doja Cat is a rapper or a pop rapper. I'm talking to y'all because I think that Doja Cat is most definitely a rapper. I think she's most definitely a pop rapper / rapper. So she for sure fits. Now, if you want to take Lil Nas X off, I will give you that. He kind of gives off a pop, flow, pop atmosphere, aura. So I'll give you that. If you want to take him off, you want to put somebody else on here, by all means, go on ahead. But let's talk about Doja Cat. We're talking about one of the most consistent, just the fastest growing female rapper I've ever seen. Doja Cat, since blowing up, has really only gone up, and she's gone up very, very fast. Again, drama aside, cutting the hair and the Noah stuff and the whole incel chat room and all that stuff. We put all that aside and we just focus on the music. Doja Cat is extraordinary. She is 100% talented. There's no denying it. Doja Cat can rap. Doja Cat can sing. Doja Cat could do it fucking all. She is 100% in the right path to becoming a legend in this industry. In the rap game, the music industry, everything. She went to transition to pop. She could go ahead and be a star in that role. She went to transition to R&B. She could be a star in that one. She wants to transition. I mean, she's already a rapper, and she's a star. She's a superstar. Hell, fuck that. She's a mega star. Doja Cat is undeniably one of the greatest artists going on today. And I do think that she is great standing today. I do think that she has put herself in that great conversation. I do think that Doja Cat, when it's all said and done, and she keeps up this trajectory, can either be one of the GOATs when it comes to the females, and really when we talk about any gender, we talking about every fucking genre. She can be a absolute GOAT in the music industry. Now, if she keeps up that trajectory, she can do that. Her fan base is getting better. You know what I'm saying? It's all getting better. The music is even getting better. It hasn't fallen off at all. I mean, songs like Getting To It, yeah, them songs are dog shit. But she has a rare, and I do mean a very rare amount of bad songs. Really, I say there's 2 bad songs that Doja Cat's made. And I'm coming off like a Doja Cat stan right now, but honestly, no. I'm not a Doja Cat stan. I just really appreciate the artistry, mastery of of her kind. She's really, really on the top of her game. And honestly, I find it hard to find a female artist right now that is better. I didn't say female rapper. I said female artist that's better than Doja Cat right now. Because honestly, I do believe she's at the top of whatever genre you put her in right now. You put her in a rap, I think that there's no female rapper better at the moment. You put her in pop, I do think that there's really, you want to say Taylor Swift or something, or Olivia Rodrigo or something like that, fine. They come close. But Doja Cat is the upper echelon of music at the moment. But enough kissing Doja Cat's ass, said no man ever. Let's get to talking about Kodak Black, shall we? Kodak Black. I'm going to tell you right now that Kodak Black is always near the top of the rap game. He's always somewhere close to being the best rapper. Somewhere close to being one of the best rappers. You know what I'm saying? Well, he's always been one of the best rappers. Ever since being found out about, ever since his origin, Kodak Black has been near the upper echelon or within the upper echelon of rap. I have a problem with his voice. I do have a problem with his delivery of music, but at the same time, it does give him a special atmosphere. There's no one out here that can sound like Kodak Black and deliver like Kodak Black. I do believe Kodak Black is in his own lane right now. I do believe that Kodak Black he's improving. Like, he's hitting a 21 Savage type of improving. Like, I wish it was in the morale morale aspect of everything, because 21 Savage legitimately has become a better person overall. Kodak Black is, I don't want to say this, but Kodak Black gives me those, give him 2 more months and he goes back to jail vibes. Like, he can't stay out of trouble. The man just stays doing crazy shit. I wish that he would change because, again, his music is really, really nice. When Kodak Black is in his bag, he truly is in his bag, and he is one of the best rappers out. And it's hard to deny that. His last album, it did fairly well. I listened to it and I fucked with it. I liked it. I'm gonna be very real with you, man. I was someone that was a non-believer of Kodak Black. Someone that thought that Kodak Black was, you know what I'm saying, one of the worst rappers out. I even have him on my 100 worst rappers list, if I'm not mistaken. And honestly, if I had to do a redo of that list, I'd take Kodak Black off. I'd get him out of there. As a matter of fact, that's a thing that's gonna happen. Look out for a redo of my 100 worst rappers and who I take off and who I move up and who I move down. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna edit that list one day, so look out for that. But Kodak Black has legitimately improved in my eyes. I have a hit or miss coming out on Kodak Black. It was supposed to have come out a while ago, but again, I had ran into my life issues and everything. So look out for that video to come out as well. But again, yeah, Kodak he's up there. He's heading in a great direction. Next up, we've got Lil Nas X. Now, again, controversy of him being on this list aside, Lil Nas X is an extraordinary artist. This is an undoubtable megastar here. I believe that when it's all said and done, there is a spot in the Hall of Fame for Lil Nas X. There is. We're talking about this current rise that he's on, because again, the man isn't, I forget how old he is. I think the guy's 22 years old or something like that. I forget his age. I'm not too keen on people's ages. But Lil Nas X legitimately became a megastar out the fucking gates. You want to say superstar? Fine. But I think that this kid took over the fucking planet with that Old Town Road bop. Then he made that EP, and it didn't make as much noise as his, as Old Town Road and all that shit. But again, when he dropped, he dropped his Montero, he dropped that last album, man. I'm trying to tell y'all right now, the world was reacting to Lil Nas X. Everyone has something to say about Lil Nas X. The whole devil shoe fiasco, the kissing the niggas in the jail cell, the devil, twerking on the devil in the music video, all that stuff. You had people, everybody and their mama making a video about Lil Nas X. The man took over the fucking planet. We're talking about YouTube. He took over YouTube. He took over media airwaves. Everyone has something to say about Lil Nas X last year, and in some regards this year. But Lil Nas X is chilling right now, and that's good for him. He's reaping what he's sown, and what he's sown is a successful fucking career, and it's gonna get even better. Honestly, he's amassed a fan base that will keep growing, because again, I believe that Lil Nas X, when it's all said and done, is gonna have some spot in the Hall of Fame. He's an icon. He's a definite icon right now. He is somebody that everyone aspires to give more praise to. And that kid is just getting better with time, man. Lil Nas X is getting better with time. And speaking of getting better with time, 21 Savage is still improving. 21 Savage, once upon a time, was the most improved rapper, the most improved artist. He's still fucking improving. He's still getting better from that year where he got a little better. You know what I'm saying? His voice started to be a little clearer. He started to have more confidence when he rapped. Everything was getting better with 21 Savage. It's still getting better. 21 Savage is still in the upper echelon of rap. And he's getting even higher in that echelon. He's getting even higher in his tier. There will be a year where 21 Savage will be the best rapper in the rap game. There will be a year where 21 Savage has a Lil Baby atmosphere surrounding him. He kind of does right now. Only he doesn't have the number of hits, and understandably so. But 21 Savage is the omega right now. If 21 Savage is featuring on one of your songs, it's a hit. If you're featuring on a 21 Savage song, you're going to have to do a lot to carry it. But all the same, 21 Savage is going to wash you on his song. And he's going to wash you on your song. Before, I wouldn't be saying this shit, but 21 Savage legitimately has gone from one of my least favorite rappers when he first started to one of my most, he's one of the most well-liked, one of the most respected artists in the music industry. Not just the rap game, but the music industry. But 21 Savage legitimately is one of my favorite rappers now. I'm not gonna lie to you, I can't wait for the next project. I love everything that 21 Savage has got cooking right now. And I'm hoping that it stays this way. I'm hoping that he keeps accelerating. Because again, it's just been bliss watching his career excel from where it started. Up next at number 3, we've got Cardi B. Ever since blowing up in 2017, Cardi B has been absolutely fucking unstoppable. And I mean, not just with music, but with drama as well. This woman literally randomly just came out and said, yeah, I used to drug people. And nothing happened. She's still making millions of dollars. Now, I don't want to play that, gender shit, but if a man would have said this, they'd have been sleeping in a cell next to R. Kelly and fucking Bill Cosby. But, I digress. When we talk about the music aspect of things, this woman could take a break, a year-long break, drop one song, and that one song will be turned into an anthem. She could drop a song and eat off of one song. She can legitimately keep on doing what the fuck she's doing, but do it, keep up the quality and be straight for the rest of her fucking life. Cardi B literally hasn't dropped an album since 2018, 19? It's been that long. She's gotten so much success and she has one fucking album. She's got a lot of mixtapes and, she, wasn't as big as she was when she dropped those mixtapes, but the fucking one album she has is regarded as one of the most impactful, most influential albums of this, this new generation. One album, and all those songs, she's got a platinum and all this money and all these fucking numbers, streaming numbers, and she's dropped one fucking album and a combined 12 damn songs within, since that damn album. She's fucking great. There's no wondering about it. Cardi B is she's a Hall of Famer. She's in that upper echelon of rap. She can rap. She can. I used to sit there and think Cardi B was trash at rap, but I had to really listen to her. I had to listen to the flows, the cadence, the style. Cardi B's got it. She could go with the best of them. Honestly, I'll tell you this, man. I will sit here and say this. Cardi B can rub you the wrong way because of her annoying voice. She can rub you the wrong way because of how vulgar she is. But when you put all that to the side, Cardi B is, you can say that for a lot of rappers, if you put this to the side, they're really great. Yeah, honestly, that is a conversation to be had, and I'm a hypocrite when it comes to that. But Cardi B legitimately, in my eyes, is the new queen of rap. She's a new, if you want to call her the princess, go ahead. They're probably gonna, there's no barbs that watch me, but no, Cardi B is probably right now, other than Nicki Minaj, talking about active female rappers, she is the greatest, the second greatest female rapper that we have. And when we're talking about this new generation, she is the absolute greatest. And it's only getting better. Again, one fucking album, and we're saying this, it's only gonna get better for fucking Belcalis Almanzar. Her fucking name sounds like a spell. At number 2, we've got Lil Baby. Now, let me tell y'all something. Cardi B would have probably been number 2. And I mean a lock at number 2 because number 1 is just completely number 1 in my eyes. There's no changing it right now. But number 2 would either have been Lil Baby or Cardi B. The reason why is not Cardi B, consistency. I believe Cardi B, with her numbers, her popularity, everything she's got going for her, is why she's in the top 5 and she's locked in the top 5. But why Cardi B, if anyone had an argument as to why she isn't as great as she is, I'm going to tell you it's because of the consistency. And Lil Baby has all that numbers and popularity and all that shit that Cardi B has, plus the consistency. This band's probably in the studio right now, fucking about to drop some shit. Again, I believe that Lil Baby is just one of the best things that this generation has going for it when we're talking about the rap game. Honestly, let me tell you something, man. I didn't really fuck with Lil Baby when he first got on the scene. With Yes Indeed. But, as time went on, you know what I'm saying? I started to tolerate his music. Now when I hear his stuff, like, again, his music to me is just the perfect music to just have on. Because again, he's not saying anything too ignorant. You know what I'm saying? He's the perfect party rapper. He's the perfect vibe rapper. It's just everything that you want in a rapper. Go ahead and put on some Lil Baby. You want some thug vibes? Go ahead, Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everything. I mean, not relationship shit. Some things he can't talk about or do. At the same time, yeah, he's really on that shit too, honestly. Lil Baby, honestly, in my personal opinion, I mean, it's been said a million fucking times now, but he really is looking like this generation's Lil Wayne, where it's just hit after hit after hit after hit. The style is stagnant, the style is repetitive, but it's the style that everyone likes. It's the style that everyone wants him to use. No one wants him to change his style up. No one wants him to stop using auto-tune and start using different instruments. Fuck all that. People want Lil Baby to sound the same. People want Lil Baby to keep on what he's doing. And it helps his megastar appeal. The way people ignore the whole repetitive stuff. I mean, I've heard some people complain about it, but it's a small amount of people. But Lil Baby legitimately is probably the face of the rap game at the moment. Honestly, if anyone was to say he was the best rapper right now, he's one of the only rappers where I wouldn't be too mad at it. But again, we're talking about right now, 2022, no. But again, he can be in that conversation. He most definitely was in that conversation in 2020. He most definitely was in that conversation in 2021. He could still be in the conversation now. But 2020, again, 2020 is the year that this all started. The man has more than 100 hits, and it really only took him 2 years to garner all those fucking hits. I mean, he got some before 2020, but again, ever since 2020, it's been an undeniable spark. He is the face of rap at the moment, if you're not talking about Drake, But this man is still, all that, and he's getting better with time. And finally, the greatest rapper of the new generation, in my personal opinion, is none other than Lil Uzi Vert. I believe that Lil Uzi Vert checks every damn box when it comes to rap. He exceeds some of them. Like, for instance, he exceeds the fan base one. He exceeds the fuck out of that one. He has one of the biggest fan bases when it comes to rap. And when it comes to all of music, really and truthfully, he has one of the most dedicated fan bases in the world. World-renowned artist, I'd even say. Lil Uzi Vert is extremely influential. His style is one of the most copied fucking styles in rap today. It's at the point where I'm starting to think the rap game has become I've said this phrase before, who could sound like Lil Uzi Vert and Playboi Carti better game. The reason why Playboi Carti is not up this high is because of the quality of his music now. It's not as good. Versus Lil Uzi Vert getting better. He's starting to experiment in even better ways. Bar songs like Sasuke. But yeah, no. Honestly, Lil Uzi Vert is the standard bearer of rap right now. Some beats nowadays sound Lil Uzi Vert-esque, where it sounds like, even though there's another rapper on it sounds like Lil Uzi Vert can hop right on it and sound right at home. A lot of rappers are looking Lil Uzi Vert-esque, where, I'm not going to say they dress like him, but they most definitely sound like him. Uzi's got his own style. He's got his own little, he's got everything going for himself right now. And really and truthfully, he's his own person. This is why I have him as high as he is. Because again, as great as Cardi B is, as great as Lil Baby is, you mix all that together, and still the influence that Cardi has oversees damn near everything that most of them too have done. Lil Uzi Vert literally, if he went on a song and said, "I got a bunch of sons out here," even in his XXL freestyle, he said, "All these niggas stealing my style, can I get my flow back?" It's like, even then, on his debut year, on his blow up year, was Lil Uzi Vert already basically, he knew what the fuck it was gonna be. And even today, still, again, it's mainly the innovation. It's mainly, and I haven't used that word often on this list. I haven't at all, actually. Lil Uzi Vert is an innovator. He is. He's an innovator of his style. He is. He didn't sound like anyone else, and again, he can't sound like no one else. He is his own person. The music's good. Everything. Again, every box checks itself out. It does. And at the same time, Lil Uzi Vert is still experimenting and getting better. He's starting to become more of an artist where, you know, it wouldn't be too weird to see Lil Uzi Vert become a fucking rock star or something like that. And it would honestly fit. He has that rock star fucking look to him. He does. Or a pop, you know, anything. Lil Uzi Vert really could fit damn near in any damn genre other than, I guess, country or something. But, I mean, deferring that, Lil Uzi Vert really does fit like a glove in the hands of the word great. When it comes to rap, when it comes to music, Lil Uzi Vert is greatness personified.